Hi everyone, my name is Ellyn. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about part 3 of my whole collection perfume tour. I know it's been a long time coming, but it's finally here, it's finally edited. So without further ado, please enjoy. So the first house that I wanted to show you is Olfactive Studio. So here I have Chypre Shot. It is a Chypre scent. It is like cardamom coffee, kind of animalic, very warming, gourmand type, very interesting and strong scent. The perfumer is Bertrand Duchaufour, so I'll leave that here. From Olfactive Studio, Rose Shot. The perfumer is Dominique Ropion. It's very rosy and very citrusy. The rose is kind of oily. I feel like the scent is too clean and for my tastes. I'm thinking about decluttering that one. And the last one from Olfactive Studio that I have is Vanilla Shot. The perfumer is also Bertrand Duchaufour. This is a very Christmassy scent. It features notes of saffron, vanilla obviously, and dried fruits, and myrrh. I don't get the myrrh that strongly. I get mostly vanilla and dried fruits, and there's actually a lot of saffron, I think. I feel like this would be better if it was called Saffron Shot. The saffron is like a steady hum throughout the entirety of the scent. It's very strong as well. It leans a bit masculine, in my opinion, this one. We have the House of Orientica. So this one you may know. I love the bottle. First of all, it is so heavy and gaudy. This is Amber Rouge. It is a dupe for Baccarat Rouge 540, and I really like it, you know. It's kind of expensive for a dupe. I think it's 80 Canadian dollars or something, but still cheaper than what you would pay at MFK, and it smells virtually identical. I think this one is a little bit more masculine than Baccarat, but otherwise they are the same. Next from Orientica is Saffron Oud, or Oud Saffron, sorry. Again with the beautiful bottles. This is a dupe for Oud Bouquet from Lancôme, and I've owned Oud Bouquet so many times. Bought it, sold it, bought it again, sold it. I think I want to have this in my collection, even though I don't wear it that much, to be honest. It's not really my style of scent, but Oud Bouquet is one of the very first scents that got me into fragrances, so I hang on to this for sentimental reasons. From Oriza legrand. This scent is called Le Regent. It is in the old style bottle actually. There's a new bottle that looks very pretty and opulent. I used to have quite a few scents from Oriza, but I mean sadly this is the only one that remains. Previously I owned Chypre Mousse and also Relique d'Amour. They were beautiful, but I couldn't see myself wearing them, so I had given them away to other loving homes, but this one still stands. It is so beautiful. It is just like a benzoin balm. It is so like, just like a hug, a warm hug. Next, this is Bengal Rouge by Papillon Parfum, or Papillon Artisan Perfumes. It is a dusty tonka. On my skin it's quite musky, like it smells like a tonka version of your skin but better, and it is so just the perfect level of sweetness, very inviting. I'm so excited to wear it, especially in the winter season. It smells very high-end but welcoming and sexy, of course. I believe the perfumer is Liz Moores, and she had formulated this scent based on her cat, the fur of her orange cat, which is very sweet. I'm a cat lover, so I support her vision. Next we have the beloved Delina La Rosée. I don't have the original Delina, but this version is very beautiful. The La Rosée one smells very much like Chloé Eau de Parfum, but if you smell them side by side, the Delina smells way more high-end, and you can see the dent. I don't know, from this angle, you know, the overhead angle, you can't really see, but I probably only got, I have probably like 10 milliliters. There's not that much left in here. I have such a huge collection that if I know what something smells like, I don't feel the need to open the box until I've finished some other things. So this is Parfum de Marly Herod. I got this during a phase where I really enjoyed wearing like more men's scents that sort of smelled like they could be unisex. I don't really care about wearing men or women's scents as long as it smells nice. This is a nice sort of sweet pipe tobacco scent. Next is this beauty. This is Dazzle by Paris Hilton. This smells like a patchouli based cherry type scent. It's very, very reminiscent of Guerlain's La Petite Robe Noire, which I got rid of and regretted, but I think this fills the space just fine. I like how affordable it is and how sweet and fun it smells. Next I have the scent. It's called Ambre Gris by Paris Monte Carlo. It is a dusty ambergris musky scent. It's kind of, it reminds me of a musky baby powder. I feel like I'm not describing this very well. It smells very human. Another one from Paris Monte Carlo, I have Vanille de Tahiti. It is a indolic floral vanilla scent. I just love it. It is so beautiful. And I think the reviews online are very mixed. A lot of people think it smells like poop, I guess because of the indoles, the champaca that's in here, but I personally think this is so beautiful and it smells just like, well, I mean, I think Tom Ford's Vanilla Sex smells just like this, especially once you get in to the dry down. They're very, very, very similar. And this one came first, and I prefer this one, and I prefer this price tag. So next I have a house called Phaedon. This is the vintage bottle. It is one of my coveted possessions. The scent is called Rouge Avignon. It is a like raspberry and truffle type scent. It smells very airy. It smells like it's a veil, but made of raspberries and oud, like a medicinal clean oud. It is so beautiful. I really wish I had more of an occasion to wear it because it feels pretty high-end for just wearing at home every day, so I save it for special occasions. The next one I have to show you, actually let me take it out of the box. It is another one from Phaedon. This is in their newer bottle. It's called Sable et Soleil. Wow, I put quite the dent in this 50 ml. It is such a beautiful sort of aquatic floral. It's a little bit salty like the sea, a little bit sweet. I really love wearing this one when I go out traveling. I just have such great memories, especially when I go somewhere tropical. So this really smells even a little bit like beachy and sunscreeny, but in a very floral and beautiful way. One of my very first loves where I sampled something and at first it kind of smelled weird, like it smelled like an oily beach, kind of like rotting seaweed or something, but I really fell in love with it. Once you get past the first minute, it is just such a beautiful and wonderful experience. It's quite like a milky, summery floral. This is Au Masai 10 by Pierre Guillaume. Actually, this bottle is from when his brand was called Parfumeri Generale. This is a beautiful fall scent, actually. It is, what are the notes? It's like caramel and resins, and I think chestnut. It's a very sort of yummy, semi-gourmand. It's not too sweet. It has a very fall-ish atmosphere to it when you wear it. It's so beautiful. I have like less than half of my bottle left, and I wanted to try to finish it this season, but I don't think I can, so probably next year I'll finish it. This one is by Pierre Guillaume. It is called Filanilla 21. Here, my bottle is full. Hay and vanilla scent. It is very powdery and it kind of has like a barnyard smell at some points. It reminded me a little bit of Musk Deer by Zoologist. Overall, a very unique and beautiful scent. It's good for people who like vanilla who don't like it too sweet. It's another sealed bottle because this is my second bottle of it. This is a Prada Infusion, Infusion d'Iris. This is the big giant 200 ml. I had finished my 100 ml. It is just a beautiful, powdery, cool iris scent. I don't know what else to say about it. It is very popular and well known, so I'm sure someone can give an excellent review on it. Prada Infusion Rose. This is my tester bottle. I swear I used so much of it, and I guess only 10 mils of it is gone, but I sprayed liberally. This is a very beautiful fresh rose. It is such a perfect office scent in my opinion. It's so inoffensive, it's so fresh and very professional, but still very feminine. This is Iris Ambrette by the brand Rirana. So Iris Ambrette is an iris and ambrette scent, obviously, and it smells so, I just love it. It smells like Dior Homme Parfum or Dior Homme Intense, or like even the Dior original pre-2020. It leans a bit masculine, but in the cold, I love it. Next we have Creation E, Parfum Cologne by Roja Parfum, or this is called basically Enigma Parfum Cologne. It just smells like cola. I feel like it's like a spicy cola. It's a bit too masculine for me. I feel like this would be a night out scent, but I have other night out scents that I would rather wear. I've given this one a lot of love, but I feel like I'm over it now. So this one actually I'm planning to declutter. I used to have another Roja scent. It was called Sweetie Out, which I really loved, but it was too expensive and fancy to wear. I just never wore it, and it was like languishing in my collection, and I couldn't let a $400 bottle do that, so I had to let that one go. I have 3 from Salvatore Ferragamo. They're all from this Tuscan scent collection. So this is Golden Acacia. It is a gorgeous honey patchouli scent. Those are just the only 2 notes that I smell, and it's so accurate. It kind of smells like a sunset if the sunset was made out of liquid gold honey. So very beautiful. The sillage is gorgeous when it just sort of wafts down the street. It's amazing. This is Terra Rossa from Salvatore Ferragamo. This is a patchouli scent again, but it's a very approachable, designer-ish, like sort of dumbed down version of Coromandel by Chanel. So it is a patchouli scent, but it's quite sweet. It's very nice for the fall time. And then last I have the scent called White Mimosa. And this is a very fuzzy mimosa vanilla scent. It smells like kind of like a pile rug, a shag rug. It has a very sort of thick fizzy smell to it, and then it dries down to become like a powdery floral vanilla. It's very, very interesting. I'm gonna clear my table and then we're gonna go to Uncle Serge, my Serge Lutens collection. There's a lot here, so I'm not going to do it entirely alphabetically. I wanted to show you my paper labels first, and then my regular collection, and then my gratte-ciel collection. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, I mean, I only have 3 of the beautiful paper label bottles. I did have the opportunity to purchase some more, but I wasn't really the biggest fan of the offerings in the paper labels that were available to me, but I'll just go ahead and show you. So this is à la nuit. This is a beautiful jasmine scent. The lasting power is not that great on me. I love to wear it in the spring. This is Arabi. This is a newer family member of my Serge Lutens collection. Arabi is a spicy sort of Middle Eastern bazaar type scent, so it has lots of spices and dried fruits. It smells very Christmassy to me. If you're kind of sensitive to spices or maybe cumin, like maybe stay away from this one. And the last one that I have is Datura Noir. This is a tuberose scent. I haven't worn this one in a while. It is tuberose and coconut and vanilla. This is a very approachable scent for the house. I think this is very easy to wear. It's quite elegant. It's not too out there like some Serge scents can be. Here I'll show you my regular line. So first we have this scent. It's called Baptême du Feu. I've actually worn quite a bit of it since I bought it. This is a gingerbread scent. It's gingerbready and citrusy. It has tangerine, and also there's an interesting quality or note of gunpowder in here. It's very interesting. There's some castoreum, but I don't really find it particularly animalic at all. This really just smells like a mulled orange cider type thing to me, like mulled orange juice. So Baptême du Feu, it's something that I love to wear in the winter, especially around the Christmas season. It's fantastic. Next, my precious Chergui. I'm so sad. Look at how much juice I have left, and it is a beautiful, nearly black, like deep Merlot color. It's so beautiful. It smells, well, first of all, Chergui is a tobacco and honey scent, and I think there's like notes of hay or something in here. It just smells incredibly refined. It smells like a rich person would wear it. Very luxurious. Kind of has a like a makeup-y kind of smell as well. So next, this one again has a mega dent in it. This is Fils de Joie. It's a beautiful, almost medicinal, slightly indolic jasmine and honey scent. I would wear this in all seasons. I think many people reserve it for the winter because it's so heavy, but I think it just sings in the summer. It's so gorgeous. It leaves like an incredible intoxicating trail, but it does have a kind of like grapey medicine quality to it. Next, my only 50 ml of the regular line. It's so cute. This is Fleur d'Oranger. It's one of the rare orange blossom scents in my collection because I'm not the biggest fan of orange blossom. You could call me an orange blossom hater or like a neroli hater. It's more so neroli, honestly. There are a few nerolis that I like, but this one, this Fleur d'Oranger is so nice because it smells like kind of tea-like. And also I'm not a big fan of tea scents, but something about like the orange blossom tea quality is actually really nice. It's not too like laundry-like or sweet or anything. It's really just a pure floral, and even then I tend not to wear pure florals, but this one just works so well, and it has a small hint of cumin in it. It doesn't really stand out on my skin at all, but just to let you know that that's in there. La Religieuse. It is a, what's it called? Jasmine. It is a jasmine scent. It's a very approachable, very easy, very pretty jasmine. I think there's like some hint of civet in here, but I don't really get that at all. It's just it's a great jasmine that doesn't smell like a designer jasmine. Next is La Fille de Berlin. This is a rose scent. It's rose and honey, I think. And it's so beautiful. Sorry, that's what I think of all the scents. It kind of has all the qualities of a rose that you might expect. So, you know, sometimes roses can smell like potpourri. That's the quote-unquote old lady rose that people talk about. And then sometimes roses can be like that designer rose that you might smell. Sometimes they smell green, watery, or metallic, or like bloody. So I think La Fille de Berlin has all of those qualities in one. It's truly like a spectacular rose. The next scent is one of my all-time favorite scents. This was the scent that I first started my perfume or fragrance journey with. This is called Le Participe Passé. It is a resin and caramel scent, and it has a little bit of cumin or caraway in it or something, but really it's just so, it smells like a caramel made out of a tree sap, and it's kind of burnt, but there's not much sugar. It's just the deep caramelization that you're smelling. It smells kind of melancholy. It smells like a memory of something loved and lost. Next is Nuit de Cellophane. This is a great wear for the springtime entering summer. Very easy to wear, very approachable, but still unique. The next one that I have is a Santal Majuscule, and excuse me while I make some noise here. Santal Majuscule is a sandalwood scent, of course, with some rose. The rose kind of gives it a perfumey quality. It's kind of an off gourmand, and it is very heavy, I'd say. You really have to wear this in the winter, in the cold, and it would smell amazing. And the very last one that I have from the regular line is Un Bois Vanille, of course. This is a vanilla scent. It's kind of like a waxy, honey-y, like beeswax vanilla. And it has a candle-like smell, so you'd have to be careful. Like, I always am careful spraying this one because it's easy to overspray and then it's kind of cloying because how it smells very milky. It smells like a milky honey vanilla candle. It sounds very nice, and it is very nice, but it's easy to overdo. So again, this one is great for the winter. We're done with the regular line. Now I have several from the Grazielle collection. It's the collection that looks like this. A lot of these scents, so some of them are new and some of them used to be in these paper label bottles before they were changed over into these sort of skyscraper stiletto bottles. And some, I think this Grazielle line has actually been discontinued, and I don't know if they're moving these scents into the regular line or into their bell jar line, but anyway, I digress. This scent is called Chêne. It is a leathery oak scent. It smells like a wood barrel. It is very atmospheric and it's quite masculine. It's very fall. It's like a dry sort of fall scent. I don't wear it very often, but I love just having it. I don't know what it is about it. I guess it's the collector in me. Next, I have a beautiful tobacco scent again. This is called Parfumeri Turc. It is a tobacco, and I think it's honey in here. It's been so long since I last wore it or like looked at this one. It has a sort of dirty head shop type opening before it settles down into a beautiful smoky Swedish tobacco. This one is called L'Innommable. The name is so hard to pronounce, but this is a benzoin and caraway scent. But really, it is so... it's just like maple syrup. It's like a spicy maple syrup scent. It's so interesting. And it's so great for Christmas. I really love wearing this one around Christmas time. The last one that I have here is Louvre. Louvre is so beautiful. It is kind of like, there's a scent called Rahat Lukum by Serge. And there's also a scent called Rahat Lukum, or I think it's just called Lukum by Kiko Macheri. It is a beautiful sort of ethereal creation. So this is my Serge collection. It is by far the house that I have the most scents from. So I actually forgot about one of my scents before I went through the Serge. So this is a Stash by Sarah Jessica Parker. It is one of those sort of gem celebrity scents. It smells very interesting. It's so how do I describe this? It's like aftershave and like a wood shop. It smells very fresh, very outdoorsy, very woody. So interesting. It's kind of a great scent when I sort of want to hit that reset button. This is a brand called Sous le manteau. It is a scent called Cuir d'Orient. It smells like Cuir Beluga from Guerlain. It is a beautiful vanilla suede scent. It's so soft and feminine and sort of ethereal. Wow, I've got all the round bottles here. So this is a scent, or this is a house called Stories by Eliza Grace. It is the scent called Number 2. It's a very classy and classic type scent. I find it's hard to describe, especially because I don't have many scents like this, but it definitely has a zing from the ginger notes in here, but it also has patchouli and rose and tea. It would make a great signature scent, and I really encourage any of you out there to sample this one if you can. It's my only tauerville. It's called Rose Flash, and I feel like I've worn this a lot, but I barely put a dent in the bottle. The scent is very dependent on my hormones, I think. So sometimes of the month it smells really beautiful and jammy and sweet, and other times it smells very sour and smoky. So it's pretty fickle in terms of when I can, or I'm pretty fickle. My body is fickle in terms of when I can wear this. See, right now it smells amazing, but I'm sure in a week or two it's gonna smell funny. Next I have Silkway by Ted Lapidus. This is an affordable gem. This smells a little bit like Dior Addict, the original formula of Dior Addict. It has that dusty vanilla kind of smell, but it is incensey and woody, but also vanillic. It smells a little bit like a rice pudding. It's just so fantastic. I really love this one. Now I'm going to sort of switch gears here because I'm gonna talk about Thierry Mugler, because I own all of the scents that I own are from Thierry Mugler. It's not the L'Oreal Mugler that has been sort of like gutted and reformulated and stuff. So the first one I have here is a vintage older formulation of Ellyn. My bottle's a little bit janky, but it's so beautiful. It's just incredible compared to the modern Ellyn, which is not even alien to me. It doesn't have that magic that the old Ellyn has. Ellyn is a jasmine amber scent. It really does smell alien, I guess. The name is very accurate. It sort of just forms a mysterious aura around you. It is very sexy. I used to have a few iterations of Ellyn. I had the taste of the gourmet, the caramel one, the salted caramel one. I had Ellyn Essence Absolue, but nothing really beats the original Ellyn. This is Angel. So a lot of people say you're either an Angel girl or an Ellyn girl, and it's pretty rare if you're both. And I was definitely on board with Angel from the get-go. Ellyn took me a bit longer to get around to liking, but I love Angel. So this is Angel. It's the 20th anniversary release, but this is still a Thierry Mugler, or sorry, I think the star is the 15th anniversary. I'm not sure, I've forgotten, but this is still one of the earlier formulations of Angel. It is so gorgeous. Angel is like the mother of all fruit trulies, the mother of all gourmands, the one who started it all. This is fantastic. I love it so much. Next, I have Angel Muse. I love this one so much too. The scent screams Christmas to me because the first time I had sniffed it, and when I was first getting into fragrances, I had sniffed this around Christmas time. It's basically Angel, but with a kick of chocolate or hazelnut Nutella type thing with some berries. I wish you could still get this. And the last one I have is this, and I always forget the name of it, so I have to read it off the box. This is Angel Le Goût du Parfum, or the taste of fragrance. This is like a chocolatey type of Angel. These just smell so good. These are just crazy good. The new Angel and Ellyn cannot compare to these. They're just so lovely. I'm just so happy that these are actually playing nice and lying down flat and pretty. I have a scent from Tokyo Milk. This is, again, one of the very first scents that I fell in love with on my fragrance journey. This is called Excess. This is a patchouli and oak scent. It is unisex leaning masculine, but it is just so mysterious. It smells kind of boozy, earthy, very classy. It actually smells a lot like Straight to Heaven, which I smelled much later on in life. But I prefer Excess because I think the lasting power on this one is really great, and it's less boozy, less cloying, a bit more raw smelling like not as well blended and perfumey as the Kilian, which I prefer. I prefer this one. This is Black Orchid that I have from Tom Ford. It is basically a vintage now. I think this is from like 2016 or 2017. Many people may know and love or hate the scent. I'm a lover of it. I used to be a lover of it in all situations, but now I think I only love it when I'm going out for a party or something. It is so strong and it is so unique, and it's so hard to describe actually. It smells very earthy, but in a strange, ozonic, atmospheric way that also smells like mushrooms. It's an indescribable scent, but once you smell it, you know it. It kind of smells like someone's body, but not in a bad way. I don't know. This is again one of the first few scents that I really fell in love with on my fragrance journey. Rose de Chine. It is a rose and myrrh scent. The rose is quite sour, but on the dry down it kind of creates this interesting soapy, musky, floral quality on the skin, and it's very beautiful. And I've seen a lot of people complaining that this doesn't last at all, but on me it's so strong. It's definitely lasted me through a shower, and then into the next morning I could still smell it. And on my clothes it stayed there for well over a day. This one is a bit newer to my collection. It is called Soleil de Feu. It is a very sweet and brilliant golden type scent. It kind of smells like it's just bubbling. It smells like, you know, if you ever see a nut brittle being made and it's kind of, the caramel is kind of bubbling. That's what this smells like. But it is very unique and warm and fantastic for a cold yet sunny day. This is Vanille Fatale. So this is one of my other prized possessions because this is a bottle in the older style. I do believe they reformulated the new one because it smells different to me, but the old one is so gorgeous. It is a green and spicy sort of voluptuous smelling vanilla, dusty as well. It's not sweet like baking vanilla or anything. It's very, I guess you could say femme fatale. The name is very accurate. And the last Tom Ford that I own, White Suede. It kind of smells like clean underwear and clean skin. It's just very human smelling, so that's why I like it. I have another scent here, and it's still in its box. I don't want to open it yet because I have many other things that I want to work through first, but this is Trussdari Donna. It's a very nice, easygoing, everyday scent. It's just a very pretty girl scent, I think. It's very feminine and very nice. Oh my gosh, I forgot about one. I forgot about this one. It was hiding, sorry. How could I forget about it? This is one of my favorite scents. I bought it as a blind buy and I realized I loved it. So this is marketed towards men, but I don't care because it smells amazing. It is very unisex in my opinion. It smells quite feminine, and it smells like a dusty, lighter, more atmospheric version of Shalimar without the citrus. The citrus is like the part of Shalimar that I don't really like that much. So this Shalimar is a masterpiece, and this is a slightly more, to me, it's like a bit more modern interpretation of that. I have a scent from a brand called Une Nuit Nomade. I used to have 3 fragrances from them, and now I'm just down to 1. Purchased them before like the influencer hype train, so don't worry. This is a scent called Bohemian Soul. It is a Gaiac wood scent. It is very in the style or similar to Tam Dao, but this one lasts much better than Tam Dao. I adore Tam Dao, but I just had to get rid of my bottle because it lasted like less than 5 minutes before disappearing. A dry, creamy Gaiac wood scent. It's very easy to wear. The scent is called Mevlana. It is such an interesting scent. The primary note is actually a material called mastic. It's interesting because I used a lot of mastic in university when I was working on some of my engineering projects for school. I can't say the scent is familiar though. I don't remember smelling mastic when I was working, but this is so interesting because it has a very, like, it has a strange quality that can only be described as mastic, and it has a lot of rose. So the rose is quite sour in the beginning, and then it's very sweet, and then it has all these spices in it. It is just, it's so interesting. It's such a journey to wear, but it has to be very, very cold for me to wear it, and it's so strong, so I can only spray like one spray before it kind of chokes me. This one is kind of finicky, but it's beautiful. It just needs an occasion to be worn. The next scent I have is by Kunto Canto, or V Canto. It's called Cashmere. I think that's how you pronounce it, or cashmere. It's again one of those like veil, like dusty, musky scents that kind of hug you. It kind of smells a little bit like Le Baiser du Dragon by Cartier. The scent is called Dama Bianca, and it is very, or it used to be quite popular. I'm not sure if it's still popular right now. Dama Bianca is a vanilla scent. Primarily, it has a very cool powdery iris, but it smells very damp. It smells wet. It's not a dry iris at all. It's not a very dry powder. And it has this like multi sort of quality that makes it a bit more unique. So it's very feminine, and I'm so sad that I don't have very much left, but I'd be happy to finish my bottle. I'm not a big Serge sort of follower, so I just have 2 of their scents. This is the other popular one. This is Italica. It's I think it's almonds and toffee and biscuits or something. It is very dense and lactonic. It's just very strong, and it has to be worn sort of sparingly for it to smell good. Otherwise, it'll be quite overwhelming. This is such a clean girl scent that nobody ever talks about because it's not really like glamorous or anything. It has lily of the valley and oak moss. It smells so clean. It smells like a freshly folded napkin and expensive facial products. This is Elegantly Tokyo by Zara. It is a lily scent. It's actually so beautiful, this scent. I'm shocked by how beautiful this one is. This one is just slightly indolic, and it's crunchy, and it's green, and you can feel the texture of the lily. It's so fantastic. Next, I have by Zara Freaking Gorgeous, or Friday, or whatever it's called. This is basically a dupe for Amour by Kenzo. Honestly, it's close enough. It kind of smells like a warm oatmeal or like a warm Weetabix cereal with milk type thing, warm porridge, milky porridge, that kind of stuff, you know? It's like a nice hug, I would say. And I just want to share with you the beautiful box because it's so cute. Like, look at the little mouse. Here's the interior. I just want to show you because I love the packaging. This is Harvest Mouse. It smells like wheat and beer and the fall outside. So this is the last, I guess, batch of scents that I have. So I hope you enjoyed, and please let me know any thoughts that you have, scents that I should check out, or like if you are interested in any of these, or if you like them or if you hate them. I just want to hear from you in the comments. Thank you for joining me on this super long journey because I know I have a ton of scents, but I love all of them, or almost all of them. Some of them I want to get rid of, but I love almost all of them. And yeah, I'll see you all later.